Peace and welcome to all of my beautiful crown heads. I want to take this time out right now to ask you all to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future. If you are new, we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central. But sometimes we go live randomly. So please make sure that you guys are hitting that notification bell and setting it to all. That way you guys won't miss a beat. You guys will be able to tune in to our dope, deep, detailed, long, sometimes very uncomfortable conversations. We have dope discussions and we talk about relationship-oriented topics. So welcome if you're new, if you're old, welcome back. Let's get into this uncomfortable conversation. Let me start this video off by saying that I'm not opposed to people loving who they want to love. If you want to date outside of your race, outside of your culture, whatever the case is, do that. Do whatever brings you peace, whatever brings you happiness. Not against that at all. This conversation is not that conversation. I'm not here to condemn anybody for loving who they want to love. And that goes for men and women, right? We're all mixed up with something. I know I am, But at the end of the day, I'm a Black woman. I identify with being a Black woman in America. And I'm very proud. I'm very proud of who I am and where I come from. I love myself. And since I love myself, by default, I have to love my male counterpart, which is that beautiful Black man. If I don't love that beautiful Black man, that would speak volumes to how I feel about myself. So I could never fix my mouth to say that I don't love my Black men, let alone my Black people. And you guys know I am all inclusive. I love everybody. If you respect me, I'm going to respect you. You show me love, I'm going to show you love. That's just how I'm built. Right? But I have a problem with a lot of these sisters out here that are promoting the hatred of the Black man, especially as it pertains to relationships and building. I have a big problem. See, while I'm not against loving who you love, I do care about the why. 192 of us in the building. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. 204 of us now. Thank you, Man Friday, for your generous donation. I appreciate that so much. So much. Thank you, Black Introvert or Black Intro TV, for your donation. It says white skins cover a multitude of sins. DC. See, I'm not making this a racial conversation. I'm not here to condemn white people and big up Black people. That's not this conversation. So if you thought this was going to be like a anti-white, it's not. This is not that. Like I said, I love everybody as long as you respect me and you love me and you show me nothing but great energy. Give me nothing but great energy. You're all welcome. Okay? This is not that. Because truth be told, It's BS within every race, every culture. And this is why I have a problem with a lot of the sisters that's out here talking about the black man ain't this, and we need to go ahead and date outside of our race. See, I don't mind you dating and doing what you want to do, but I do care about the why. And a lot of the why behind what these women, more specifically these black women, are saying is bullshit. It's a bunch of these niggas ain't shit. Excuse my language. It's a bunch of these black men are broken, dusty. Thank you, Stonewall, for your generous donation. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go in tonight, so excuse me if I don't catch you. But I do appreciate it, and I do see you. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, Sick. He says, not a skin problem, it's a sin problem. Sick says, I'm black. I'm only comfortable around black women. I'm comfortable around everybody because I'm comfortable with me. It's a lot of condemning information swirling around here that I don't particularly appreciate. Thank you, Jehoram, for your donation. See, a lot of you black women are out here promoting this swirling life and dating outside of the black man because the black man ain't shit. The black man is broken, dusty. The black man can't do nothing. The black man has no power. The black man is weak. The black man can't do anything. The black man, it's all of this information. It's not along the lines of, hey, sis, date who you want to date. Love who you want to love. It's none of that. It's no, hey, just go out and explore your options. See who you fall in love with. It doesn't matter. That's not the conversation. It's not the promotion of just not being trapped within or confining yourself, rather, to a specific race. And being able to explore different avenues and different options and see what you love, see what you like, whether that be a black man, whether that be a white man, whether that be an Asian man, whether that be an Hispanic man. That's not the conversation. The conversation is get rid of these black niggas because they ain't shit and go find you something better. Go find you a different flavor. That's the underlying tone. And y'all do not fix your mouth to tell me that it's not. I pick up on energy. I read between the lines. I pick up on what's not being said. So don't come over here saying, oh, no, that's not our conversation. That's not what we talk about. Yes, it is. A lot of it is, well, these black men can't do shit for us, so we have no choice. That's the conversation. These black men, they don't measure up, so we have no choice but to level up because they are beneath us. That's the conversation, and that's bullshit. A lot of the swirling conversation is once again not to the notion of date who you want to date and love who you want to love and don't worry about it. And again, all inclusive, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to date that. Don't restrict yourself. The conversation is, I chose a low vibrational black man to date. I chose a bunch of no good ass niggas to date and allowed to impregnate me and allowed to use me. And so now I have all of this pent up anger and aggression towards every black man based upon my poor decisions as far as choosing men to be with. See, we don't want to take accountability. It's a lot of hurt ass black women out here. Let's just be real, sis. A lot of y'all are hurt. Y'all are speaking from a place of hurt. When you're talking about swirling and dating outside of your race, it's hurt and anger, pain. And taking it back once again, a lot of it is our own poor decisions as far as the black men we chose to involve ourselves with. It's not all black men, it's the black man that you chose. You don't want to take that accountability. So what do? You want to run. But sis, this is the catch to that. You can't run from yourself. It's not a skin problem, it's a within problem. Something within you, sis, is off. Because why are you continuously choosing those types of men to involve yourself with? And again, it has nothing to do with his race, and everything to do with his character, and everything to do with you. Something within you is vibrating on that frequency that allowed you to choose that motherfucker. Excuse my language, y'all. To allow that man to position himself in your life. There was a frequency problem within you, sis. We don't want to take that accountability. That's uncomfortable. So what do we want to do? We want to run. We want to flee and say, it's all these niggas. It's all these black men. These black men ain't shit. Hurting. Sisters, we can't run away from ourselves with other races of men. I know you may feel like that is your resolution, but it's not. It's not. Because again, until you do that self-work, that internal work within you, you're going to run into the same problems, different color. The same problems, different race. Because you have not done the work. Thank you, Man Friday, again for your donation. He says, these women trying to escape blackness when being black is a privilege. Being black is beautiful. I'm done talking, says most of them look like Danny Glover. They have no profile picture because they know they ugly and nobody wants them, not even Mr. Clean. Look here, I'm done talking. That's not entirely true. It's some very beautiful women out here that are in promotion of swirling, but again, it's not coming from a genuine place. It's coming from a these niggas hurt me place. So F them all. It's coming from these black men are bums and scummy and bummy, and they can't do anything for us, so F them all. Throw them all away. But then those same women will turn around and get an attitude or get up in arms when black men do the same thing to us. And I'm sorry, I don't even call black men that do that black men. I call them niggas. We get mad when niggas do that to us. When niggas go around talking about all them black bitches, they just ghetto. They just got attitudes. That's why I got me a white girl. You know, them white girls and them Asian girls, they obey. They listen. They ain't got no attitude. They don't talk back. They submissive. When them niggas do that, we get mad. But then you're going to turn around and meet him with that same energy. Nonsense. We got to call this. We got to call it out. Because it's hypocrisy. I get mad when niggas do that. So I got to get mad when you do that, sis. Thank you, Steve, for your donation. Thank you, Don, for your donation. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Thank you, beautiful goddess. She says, I completely agree. Also, our mothers should have taught us better. We got to do better, ladies. We can do better. Yeah. I've heard things growing up talking about, yeah, that's why I should have got me a white man. These white men will spoil me. Nah, them white men, not all, but them white men do you just as dirty. Don't even play. Again, it's not a race issue. It's a you issue and what you invite into your life, what you decide to deal with, what you decide to tolerate. It's ridiculous. A lot of y'all are not swirling because you genuinely just genuinely love everybody and you're accepting to everybody, and it is what it is. Whoever you decide to date and fall in love with, that's just what it was. You know, it's not that. A lot of it is coming from retaliation. Y'all want to get back at these niggas that hurt you. 412 of us in the building. Thank you guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. It's retaliation. It's not coming from a genuine place of I love everybody and I'm accepting of everybody. It's not that. It's these black men hurt me. These low vibrational black men hurt me that I chose to get involved with time after time. And now I'm holding all black men to the fire because of the poor decisions and choices that I made when it came to choosing men to be a part of my life. And yes, they just so happen to be black men, so therefore all black men are like this. No. And since it's not coming from a genuine place, sis, it's going to fail. Every relationship that you touch will fail until you do the internal work. I've seen it. 420 of us. Thank you guys. I've seen it. I've seen black women say, F these niggas. They ain't shit. Then they go get with them a white chocolate. Or then they go get with them a Billy. Hey, bucko. And again, it's no shade. I'm just being facetious, being silly. Okay, don't come for me. I love all of y'all. And then come to find out, he ain't shit either, girl. He ain't doing right either, girl. Then you go to another race of man. Same problems. To the point where they get to the point where it's like, you know what? All these men ain't shit. I'm about to go lesbian. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down and recognize that it's you, you're going to go and get with you a lesbian, a stud, and it's going to be the same problem because it's you. You keep falling in love and falling for the same character. Has nothing to do with race, nothing to do with gender, everything to do with you. And that's what we won't talk about. We won't talk about that. No, it's them, not me. It's the same issue. All races have their effed upness. period. It may be a different brand of effed upness, a different flavor of effed upness. I'm trying to watch my language. But nonetheless, we're all human, right? And so we all have the same kinds of experiences as it pertains to relationships. Some a little deeper and a little bit more dysfunctional than others, but at the end of the day, we're human. We make the same mistakes. We go through the same bullshit. Now, I could take it a little further and say that Black people, let's not get it twisted, we go through a lot more just because and due to the system of white supremacy that is rampant in the United States. We're not gonna act like we're just oblivious to that fact. But we're gonna put that over there because that may be a little bit too deep for y'all, okay? And we're not even trying to take it there right now. But what I'm saying is we all have the same issues. Nobody is exempt from the trials and tribulations that come along with mating and dating and building solid relationships with one another. So you can run away from Black men all you want, but if you don't do the internal work, the real work that it takes to do better and choose better for yourself, everything will fail. You're going to constantly run into the same issues. For instance, let's say that you deep down inside, sis, you have an insecurity issue, right? You have an insecurity issue, but it's unresolved. And you don't even recognize or realize that you have an insecurity issue. So you date Black man after Black man after Black man, and the relationships are ending up in toxicity because of these underlying insecurity issues that you have not done the self-work on, or, come to the realization that is there. So you start accusing these men, you start picking fights with these men, and these men could very well be no good ass dudes to be with. Because again, when we are damaged in the inside, we, on a subconscious level, are attracted to other damaged people because something within us is damaged and it relates to that. And it wants to connect with that on that common ground. Hurt people are attracted to other hurt people. Damaged people are attracted to other damaged people. And a lot of us don't want to look within, so we'll rather look without. And so when we look without, we subconsciously find other people that are damaged, that have a lot of work to do. And what we're subconsciously trying to do is fix them to make ourselves feel better, when in all actuality, we need to be fixing us. But see, we don't realize that we're the ones that are damaged. So to fill that void and make us feel better about being damaged, because again, subconsciously, we don't even know that we're damaged. We're on a conscious level, rather. We don't know that we're damaged. So we seek without. And when we seek without, we find these damaged people and we try to work on them. We try to fix them, give them the benefit of the doubt, work with them to try to fill that void within. But it doesn't work. We fall in love with potential versus what people are actively displaying and showing to us. We talked about that in my book. Right? Because again, in the inside, deep down, we want somebody to work on us and help us. But that man, he doesn't act right. He's damaged. Maybe he doesn't know that he's damaged. He doesn't want to do that self-work. He thinks he's fine. He's supposed to be like that. So he's going to cheat on you. He's going to talk to you crazy. He's going to be abusive verbally and physically. He's going to use you. All of these different things. Because deep down inside, you are insecure. In the inside, you are damaged goods. So you resonate with that. You connect with him. You stay with him. Try and make it work until you get enough and you had enough and you're like, look, I can't do this anymore. So you take your insecurities on top of the inflicted damage and pain that he placed upon you, and you take it over to the next black man. He does the same thing because, again, you're attracted to a character. You're attracted to damaged, okay? You're attracted to dysfunction. You're attracted to toxicity. So you go to the next thing that is a reflection upon what you and how you feel in the inside. But again, you don't realize that you have these issues. So now you're carrying over other baggage from another relationship, placing into a new relationship, and he doing the same things that the last nigga did. And yes, I said nigga because, again, nigga is not synonymous with black, but it's a character, a low vibrational character, a dysfunctional, toxic character. And what does he do? The same thing. And so it piles on. Piles on. Still, internal work you didn't do. You thought it was him, not you. When in all actuality, it was both of them, as y'all like to say. Both of you guys are damaged and effed up. He do the same thing the last dude did. 476 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. We should have 400 likes. You go to the next dude, happens to be a black man, right? What happens? He the same character. Same. This time you get pregnant by him with his no good ass. He got other baby mamas having more babies on you, treating you like trash. But you got a baby by him, so you destined to make it work. You gotta make it work. Because I'll be damned if I end up being a statistic. I ain't gonna be no baby mama. 481 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. So you really put up with his toxicity. You really put up with his dysfunctional ass. Oh, yeah, you putting up with that. Because I got a baby by him. I'm not going to be a single mother. We're going to make this work. And guess what? I'm going to get married because I ain't doing this. You thought wrong. I ain't going to be like my cousins. He ain't getting his act together. He can't keep a job. He not bringing in no money. All he know how to do is have sex real good. That's it. And you say, you know what? I'm going to stay because, I got this baby. Might as well have another one. Because after all, I'm going to make him change. We're going to be a family. I'm not going out how I did with the last two. I'm not starting over again. So then you have another baby. The first baby, he didn't act right. You thought maybe the second baby would solidify it and make him realize that, hey, I just need to go ahead, get married, and be a family. No. He ends up leaving your ass. He left you. Oh, man, it's too much responsibility, man. I ain't signing up for all of this, man. You keep talking about this marriage shit, man. Nobody got time for that. 496 of us. Let's go ahead and hit 500, you guys. Let's see if we can hit 500. That'll be beautiful. If not, I still appreciate it. Still grateful. He leave you because you putting all this pressure on him to get married and handle his obligations and responsibilities as a man. Next man comes along, happens to be a black man. Again, you have not done that internal work. And on top of that, you got other children attached to you now. So now it's even harder for you to do that self-work. Because you're too busy tied up with trying to take care of your children. Next man come along. Same BS. But you thought he was a little bit different because, hey, after all, he came through and I got these kids. He got to be special. He got to really love me because he here. And he know I'm a single mother. And he helped me out. He buy the kids McDonald's every now and again. But really, you just a booty call for him. Then you finally realize that, hey, he only called me at night. He only come over at night. He only try to buy my kids McDonald's when he wants some. Like, damn. Now you got it in your mind, oh, these niggas ain't shit. Oh, I dealt with 5 no good niggas. Matter of fact, you done dealt with 20 no good niggas. I dealt with 20 no good black men. They all ain't shit, girl. They all broke. They all dusty. They all can't do nothing right. F these niggas, girl. It's time to swirl. It's time to level up. Thank you, Sick, for your donation. Thank you, Terenzo, for your donation. Thank you, Kylie, for your donation. She says, keep up the great work, sis. Thank you so much, Queen. Terenzo says, issue is the phonetic. You know I can't say this shit. Phonetically. I gotta sound shit out. Spoken sound is you or it's you. The letter T is silent for thy self. So I hope every unborn child, living being, and those passed on feels your message. Thank you, D. Thank you, Terenzo. I hope so too. Y'all are really laughing like, damn, girl, can you read, mister? Can you read? But y'all know what the hell I'll be trying, okay? Aaron says, level up. He said, level up with the Soldier Boy voice. Yeah, they just level up, you guys. Because all of these black men can't do anything for you, sweetheart. So then we try to change up our vernacular, change up how we talk, change up how we walk. These black men ain't shit, girl. Still didn't do that self-work, though. 503 of us. Thank you guys so much. And we place them all in the box. And we say, that ship has sailed. We're done. That's over. I ain't going back. Those 5 niggas want shit. Those 4 niggas want shit. Those 20 niggas want shit. All black men ain't shit. Just throw them all away, sis. Let me go to this level up channel. And on these level up channels, isn't it a little bit ironic that they're all, how can I say this? They're all trying to be something that they're really not. Thank you, Bobby. He says, I remember we did a video together on this topic last year. Important topics, fam. Peace, Bobby. We be so messed up. 521. Thank you, guys. We be so messed up. We try to completely get rid of who we are. Girl, you from the city. Girl, you from the hood. Oh no, we're leveling up. We're exploring better men, aka non-black men, because they are better off and they have more to offer. So we're going to get rid of who we really are and transition over into them so that we can attract them instead of these broke, dusty black men. Oh, yes, sister. Okay, sis. And what'd be crazy, you guys, is that they do all of that tweaking, all of that running, all of that adjusting, trying to cater to this other type of man. And they don't want you either, sis. Oh. Oh. See, sis, swirling won't save you until you save you. Nothing will save you until you save you. Nothing will work until you do the self-work. I don't care how much makeup you put on. I don't care how much you change your voice. I don't care what wig you put on, what set of contacts you put on, what social circles you run in. Until you do that self-work, you will not work. No relationship will work. You'll be nothing more than something to fuck. I'm sorry that's harsh. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. You'll be a pretty, live in action blow-up doll for any race of man until you do that self-work. Yeah, he'll screw you. He'll take you on a few dates, but is he wifing you? No. And the real uncomfortable part of this conversation is that you're nothing but a fetish to a lot of them. Not all, but yeah, a good majority. You're just a little bit of hot chocolate. Haven't we all heard that before? First thing that he comments on is your race and how he's never been with a black woman before. And how dark your skin is and how beautiful your skin and your hair is. Oh, I've never touched kinky locks before. Kind of a red flag. Am I just a fetish to you? Ooh, very uncomfortable conversation. Y'all don't want to go there though. $553 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. At least 500 likes. I know they're going to hide my video, demonetize it. It is what it is. This is why my crown has come through in the clutch for me, and we rise regardless. So it is what it is. YouTube, if you want to hate. Like, I know that you will. 561. Thank you, guys. Y'all don't want to have that conversation, though, because that would diminish your fantasy. That would diminish your stance on swirling. And then you guys want to take the swirling conversation to money. Make it about money, right? Well, these black men, they don't own anything, and they don't do this, and they don't have that. So yeah, you can be a pick-me-sha and cape for these broke, dusty black men, but I'm going to be over here winning, getting the bag with the white man, with the Asian man, with the Middle Eastern man. Yeah, you saying all of that, yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, the black man is broke. Oh, I heard those arguments too. But see, when you get into relationships for the sole purpose of being financially secure, you end up paying a greater price in the end. See, money is important. Being stable is important. Being able to provide for your children and live a comfortable life, it is important. Don't get me wrong. But it should not be the sole reason why you're in a relationship with somebody or married to somebody, because what happens if you guys happen to fall on hard times? Do you then leave? How does that work exactly? Because I don't really understand that. It's like I feel y'all point with that, but then it goes back to, okay, so are you trying to be a level up gold digger? A mooch? Like, how does that exactly work? Are you constantly looking and searching for the next best thing, the next rich man? I mean, what happens if your man falls on hard times and he's not able to do the things that he used to be able to do? Like, do you pack the kids up and leave? Because then again, you only were with him for that financial security and stability. So if your kids can no longer go to private school, or you can no longer be a housewife, like, what is your motivation to stay if you're not really involved with that man because you genuinely love that man for who he is, first and foremost? How does that work? See, a lot of you guys, you wouldn't be able to answer that without sounding shallow. Because truth be told, a lot of you guys would be like, well, yeah, we just level up again and we go find a next man. And to me, that's living a very surface level, shallow, materialistic, unfulfilling life. We should go based upon character, ways and actions, morals, what somebody stands for, his integrity, what kind of man he is. All of that other stuff, very important, but it should not be the end all be all. And a lot of us make the financial part of the relationship the end all be all. And once that man cannot do X, Y, and Z, it's like, well, I'm not happy anymore because I can't afford to get red bottoms. When you should be able to just enjoy the man for who he is first and foremost. So then what a lot of us will end up doing is getting with other races of men. And maybe they can provide for you and give you a certain lifestyle that is luxurious, something that you never experienced before. But then he treats you a certain type of way. He doesn't make you feel loved. He doesn't make you feel valued, respected. He's just able to give you certain luxury items, lifestyle, whatever the case is. But you're still not fulfilled as a woman, because there's more to life than that. It's more to a marriage and a relationship than that. And what you guys would do is end up settling for that, because it is essentially settling. If a man is not giving you the love, the appreciation, the respect that you need, the care that you need, you're settling. And I don't care how much money he has. But you guys would sleep on that, and you guys wouldn't dare say, well, all white men ain't shit, because the white man I've been with, or the Asian man I've been with, the aesthetic man I've been with, all he wants to do is wine and dine me and give me money and shut me up. But he didn't make me feel good. He didn't compliment me. He didn't make me feel like a woman. He didn't respect me. I was just something for him to do. And yeah, he'll wine and dine me, but only to shut me up. So all white men ain't shit. All Asian men ain't. Y'all wouldn't dare do that though. Y'all don't talk about that. It doesn't fit your narrative. It doesn't fit your promotion of the swirling. Y'all don't broadcast what these other races of men are doing to you or not doing for you. You don't overgeneralize them and their shortcomings, and I'm sure there's plenty. How he disrespected you. Talk about that. Overgeneralize that. You don't. Because somewhere in your shallow ass mind and heart, you feel like the money or the lifestyle compensates for that. And that in and of itself is effed up, you guys. Yes, I'm not talking about all you guys. Like Bobby said, y'all be getting y'all feelings. 593 of us. Let's go ahead and hit 600. We're already there. Come on, you guys. 597. Let's just go ahead and hit 600. Let's stop playing. Conversation is uncomfortable, but it needs to be had and it needs to be heard. And if we don't hit 600, I'm still grateful. It's okay. See, I want to blow up the shortcomings of Black men. 601 of us. Thank you, guys. Y'all want to blow up the shortcomings of Black men and box them all in and say they all ain't shit. And again, these are only the Black men that you chose to involve yourself with. You haven't dated every Black man in the world to make these ridiculous claims, but I mean, it is what it is. But y'all will do that to them. But then when it comes to other men, you give them pass after pass. And truth be told, a lot of y'all are not even getting with the rich, wealthy, high class, high caliber selection of those men. So then you don't even have a reason or an excuse to cape for them. Y'all say, I cape for Black men, whatever. No, I just call the real shit out. And I speak on what you guys are not speaking on. I speak up about the same things that you guys want Black men to speak up about when it comes to you. Yeah, that's what I do. Because truth be told, it's a whole bunch of beautiful Black men out there that do, quote unquote, cape for Black women, that do love Black women, that do respect and honor Black women and take care of Black women. I'm married to one. But y'all don't acknowledge them. Y'all don't sit there and say, well, not all Black men, when it comes to your favorite swirler promoter talking about Black men, y'all don't do that. But then y'all want Black men to do that for y'all. See, that's the hypocrisy. We got to stop. And like I said, you guys, nothing will save you until you save yourself. Nothing will work until you work on yourself. You can hop from Asian to Hispanic to white to whatever. All you want. Hell, you can go to another continent, another country, and you're going to still run into the same problems if you are not working on yourself. Because what will happen is you'll choose the low vibrational character of that race of man. So then what's your excuse? You accept what you are. A lot of people say you attract what you are. No. I've seen women attract respectful men, low quality men, ugly men, attractive men, rich men, poor men, in between men. But who you select who you accept, that's who you are. And a lot of you guys select the lowest of the low of Black men based upon what resonates within you as a woman. And then you want to classify all Black men under that umbrella. That's not fair. Because again, you're not doing that when it comes to other races of men. Because you're trying to hurt and get back and retaliate against the race of men that you dealt with the most, that did you wrong the most. And again, it was a reflection upon you and how you felt about yourself and how you expected other people or allowed other people to treat you. Don't want to have that conversation because it's uncomfortable. It makes you have to look in a mirror too hard, too long. So it's easy to overgeneralize and say all Black men ain't nothing. That's easy. They all broke. They all dusty. They all disrespectful. They want white women anyway. Right? Again, overgeneralizing. So many beautiful Black men out here married to Black women. The majority of them are married to Black women. Like, come the fuck on, you guys. But we want to pacify our own hurt feelings based upon what? The types of men that we chose to deal with. We chose to build with. We chose to allow into our lives. We chose to impregnate us. 616 of us. Thank you guys. But see, that's a little bit too much. It's easier to just say, well, they all just want shit. No, you just want shit, sis. And that's okay. Do the self-work and choose and do better. But I want to let you guys know this before I get up off of here. Swirling will not save you. Bouncing from race to race will not save you. You have to save yourself. You have to love yourself. A lot of you guys don't even love yourselves. You can't choose anybody to love you. You don't love you. You don't know what love is. So you think love is inside the next man's pockets. The next Louis Vuitton bag. The next pair of red bottoms. Nah, sis. That stuff makes you feel good temporarily. But when it's all gone, what do you have? That's what you work on. That's what you focus on. Not what the next man can do for you, but what you can do for yourself. Because until you do that internal work, it don't matter what the next man can give you. He can give you the red bottoms. He can give you the lifestyle. He can give you the money. He can even give you the love and respect that you need. But until you do that internal work, you won't know how to really and truly and authentically and organically accept that and appreciate it for what it is. I've seen so many women that are damaged get great quality men, and more specifically, great quality Black men into their lives. But because they have not done the self-work, the internal work, they didn't know how to allow that man to truly and properly love them in the way that they needed and deserved. They blocked him because within her, it was a blockage. So again, you can meet the man of your dreams, whether he is a white man, an Asian man, an Hispanic man, whatever kind of man, a Black man. You can meet the greatest man on earth. But until you do that internal work, you won't know how to properly allow that man to love you. It will fail every time. because you are feeling yourself. And so that's why I say, sisters, we have to be very careful with that promotion of swirling. It's giving women the wrong idea, thinking that other races of men are the saviors. No, you are the savior. Thinking that we can just run and escape from the trials and tribulations and the BS that we deal with all men. Thinking that it's revolving around a color. It's not. It's revolving around a character. And more importantly, your character, your mindset, who you are, what energy and frequency you're vibrating on. It won't save you. You save you. And with that being said, you guys, I love you. I respect you. I thank you so much for your love and support. It really means a lot to me. These conversations need to be had, you guys. I'm tired of the divisive BS that is going on between Black men and Black women. Like I said, I have no problem with you dating outside of your race, having interracial dating and mating. Like, do you? But I do care about the why, the reason behind why you're doing that. And a lot of the reason behind why we're doing certain things as far as swirling and dating outside of our race is on some very dysfunctional, destructive, divisive, hurtful BS that we have not addressed, that we are trying to run away from and escape. On some very surface level, materialistic BS. It's a lot of women out there, for instance, I'm going to say this before I get off of here, that are not even focused on, well, I'm going to date outside of my race because I feel like other races of men are well off. They are more financially secure. They are more financially stable. They can provide me and my children with X, Y, and Z. They're not doing it for that. It's strictly on some energy of, well, they're better than Black men. Just because of their race. They're just better than Black men. Anything is better than the Black man. That's what I have a problem with, because that's not true. And that's not fair. Because again, we don't like when men do that to us. That's not true. And that's not fair. We literally, I bear witness to it. Women that I personally know, related to even, talking about, I'm done with these Black men. I'm going to get me a white boy because these niggas ain't shit. Then they run into the same issue with the white boy. Because again, what? The internal work has not been done. We have to do better. Swirling will not work. It will not fix anything until you fix it. Love yourself. Love your people. Love where you come from. Don't try to escape it. Yeah, you want to level up and do better in life and evolve and grow and advance, of course. But that does not give you the right to turn your back on people and shit on people as a whole based upon the few mistakes or the effed up characters that you chose to involve yourself with in the past. It's not fair. You have not dated every Black man to say all Black men ain't shit. And honestly, you can never even love yourself fully having that kind of mindset. Because again, you come from a Black man. I'm going to get up off of here. I love y'all. I respect y'all. Gotta go. See you guys later. We go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on our deep, dope, detailed, long, sometimes uncomfortable discussions. And sometimes we do go live randomly. So make sure that you guys come on back. I love you. I respect you. My name is Anika Marie. I'm out. Peace.